Hi guys, welcome back to another Algorand video. Today is Wednesday, May 11th, and today we are going to be looking at a couple different things that I just wanted to point out, a couple topics that we're revisiting that I've brought up before on this channel, and we're just kind of seeing how everything is going today, looking at a 44-cent Algorand price. You know, we're all seeing the same thing here, and it's not just in this cryptocurrency, it's across the board and all cryptocurrencies and pretty much all asset classes as far as I can tell. I didn't want to talk too much about the price because what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to show you guys a couple things, technical analysis, kind of macro wise, and this is not financial advice. These are just my opinions and just me kind of showing you some of my thoughts here. Before I go into that, if you have not yet heard of PactFi, I highly recommend that you go check them out if you're going to be partaking in liquidity pools. They have an extremely attractive program right now, and they are also giving rewards with Algo Mint as well too. So if you're in some of the select pools that have the Algo Mint product, whether that's the Go Mint Algo, the Go ETH Algo, the Go BTC Algo, you're going to be getting stacks of rewards on there on top of the normal rewards. And I am me personally, I'm actually thinking about potentially using PACT for the long haul. I haven't had any issues with the bugs or the interface too much, and if you guys want to know what really makes it different, this is really cool, and I've been experiencing this through the whole ANS rewards program. The PactFi, they actually distribute the rewards to your wallet, which I thought was really cool, rather than having to withdraw your liquidity kind of manually. But it does actually pay you back in your wallet, and I highly encourage you guys to check this out. And I know some of these documents are boring, but it's one of the only ones out there that does this, which is really cool. So if you're looking for a good DEX to use and you're looking for some extra rewards, this is really something that I would point your direction to. On previous videos, we had talked about this chart here. This is my silver to Algorand chart where I measure the price of silver versus the price of Algorand. And in this PDF here, well, this is a PDF of an Excel graph that I keep, but I've been tracking the price here since 2019, and I've drawn three lines on here. This red circle where we're at right now, this is our current date as of today, so the 11th. We are sitting at a ratio of probably 45, so roughly 45 algo to 1 ounce of silver. And I've been measuring this ratio. We've gone through February, March, and April, and we've had some whipsaws here, as you can see, some highs and some lows. And when this bar creeps back up and we approach this top line up here, this 120 line, this is indicative of basically the precious metals price increasing purchasing power over the crypto. And I'm going to bring this up for a reason, because while everyone is kind of looking for something to cling on to, something that I found unique in this space, which is really fortunate for us, is that we do have a product available. But I just want to show before, at the lowest point, it was actually only right when it debuted there back in 2019 was the lowest point, which would have meant that Algorand had the most purchasing power when compared to precious metals. But this is the chart, and as you can see, there is a lot of whipsaws, but this is again comparing the value of silver to the value of Algorand. So how much purchasing power do we have or retain? So in this case, this would show that if you were holding silver over Algorand, you would actually be slowly increasing your purchasing power up there, or as the ratio climbs. And I'm going to bring that back over to this this chart here. This is on tinycharts.com. I've covered this asset before. This is Meld Gold MCAU-654701, and as you can see, it has been appreciating here. I believe when I did one of these videos a while ago, it was hovering around like 86 or so. Across all the DEXs right now, it appears to be holding at 113 on Tinyman, 114 on AlgoFi, and about 115 on PACT. Let's see if we look at some charts. We got a one-day chart here. Yeah, this is, I've been noticing here the liquidity's been increasing, the asset activity's been increasing. So these are very positive signs. And if you're holding this, and what I was explaining before was a linked pair relationship where I was in LP pool with MCAU and with Algorand, and this would completely be validating the theory that I would have been talking about. If you would have been holding Meld Gold, it's actually staying more stable even than the Bitcoin one, Go BTC at this point. And basically Algorand would be devaluing against that via impermanent loss. So if you wanted to go along Algorand, that is a very viable strategy, still remains to be true. And I encourage you guys to check that out. But again, not financial advice, just my own peace of mind. So just again, to leave you guys with this chart, do what you want with it here, but we're currently at these levels and we've been, climbing over this. It's actually a sharp increase here, but it's hard to see on this chart. Yeah, there was a sharp spike up, with the drop that we've had in these last, I think, 3 or 4 days. It's been pretty brutal. So, all right, guys, that's all for today. If you found this valuable or intriguing, please like, subscribe, and share. And I hope you guys have a good night. Thanks so much.